Welcome to day 67 of me backtesting my way to success. First trade was a loss, and the reasons why I entered were daily fair value gap right here and daily order block. Equilibrium from the swing high to the swing low, and a break structure in the lower time frames once it was inside of the golden zone. So right here it dipped into this golden zone, I entered on this break structure. Stop loss at the top of the golden zone. Take profits were like this low that was made like at around this area, and also the swing low. I think the reason as to why I lost was because my equilibrium was not correct. I think actually the correct equilibrium was to right here, like from this swing high to this swing low, and price didn't do anything with it, and that just happens sometimes, but I think this one was just incorrect. And because probably the right thing to do would be right now, once it goes down a bit more, then probably take this kind of an equilibrium. And yeah, let's just see how the next one goes. Next trade was a win, and the reasons why I entered were daily fair value gap right here, 4-hour order block right here, equilibrium from the swing low to the swing high, and I entered on a break structure once we were inside of the golden zone. So I entered, hold up, on a really good break structure, so right here. As you can see, really good break structure. Stop loss below the low with a little breathing room. Take profits were number one, like this area of liquidity, this small area of liquidity, just a minor area. And also the swing high. Both my take profits were hit. First TP actually a risk reward ratio of almost 4, and the second one of almost 8. So a pretty huge trade right here. I made like 6% with one trade right now, which is pretty insane. So let's just see how the next one goes. Next trade was a loss, and the reasons why I entered were this weekly fair value gap right here. Equilibrium from the swing low to the swing high. This impulsive down move, up move, sorry. And I entered on a break structure in the lower time frames inside of the golden zone. So I entered right on this candle. Good break structure. The thing as to why I shouldn't have entered was my take profits. Because as you can see, really impulsive down moves. As you can see, really huge down move. And so I placed my first take profit at the beginning of this 4-hour fair value gap, but there was still like this huge 3-hour fair value gap. Actually, that's a reason as to why I shouldn't have entered. My second TP was at the at this high and also at this area of liquidity. Let's just see how the last trade goes. And the last trade of today's episode was both a win and a loss. The reasons why I entered were equilibrium from the swing high to the swing low. We're in a really huge downtrend. Daily fair value gap right here, and also daily order block. The golden zone was like at the beginning of the order block, so that was kind of awkward. But as you can see, I entered for two trades here. I wanted to visualize it since I had two different stop losses. My first stop loss was like above this golden zone with a little breathing room. As you can see, it was perfectly enough breathing room because I didn't get stopped out. My TP was at the 50% mark of the equilibrium. Good thing. Got taken out right away. I was considering of making a second stop loss like at this area or at this area, but I didn't in the end because yeah, I don't know, I just didn't. I don't remember as to why. And the second trade, as you can see, entered on the same position, but my stop loss was above this area of liquidity that really stood out. And take profit was at the swing low of the equilibrium. In theory, it was a good idea to place my stop loss above this area of liquidity, but right here after like after price went into like this fair value gap right here, I should have probably moved my stop loss to the break even so that I wouldn't have gained a loss. And also I should have trusted my gut, because at first I wanted to like enter for this trade, as I have done, but I also wanted to place another take profit, like either at this area or this area of liquidity. And yeah, both would have been actually hit. So, but anyways, that's already it for today's episode. We'll see you in the next one.